Morning. Joe Seal start that one. Thursday today. It's my Friday today. Don't feel like it, but it is. I'm off tomorrow. So today I'm going all the way up north today. My thing finished loading. It has, look. Yes, heading up north. DX380-7 to go and see for a dipper arm drop-in slowly. Most likely a lock valve, so I've got one with me. And then squeal from the engine bay on a 140. Apparently someone's already been and looked at that, and it needs a belt tensioner, bearing and a fan hub bearing as well. I've got those on the van because they're both in the similar area. Okay, let's go. I have no idea where I am. Well, I know where I am. I have no idea how to get to the spot. Like, according to my telematics, the machine should be over behind that blue shed over there. But all I keep finding is gates locked and nobody attending the gates. I've been driving on a train track as well, by the way. There's an experience for you. Gotta watch out for them things cutting about. Yes. I'll go back to another spot where there seems to be a bit more traffic coming in and out. Nobody knows anything. I mean, I don't know anything. Fun. And there it is. I think he's just gonna scoop all this stuff up, put it into there, and then let me have a look at it. That's what I'm hoping. Don't think anybody was expecting me today. So, right mate, what are you here for? Is your dipper arm dropping? Oh yeah, we got that fixed last week. That's what happened on Monday. Anyway, there's another job that definitely needs done while I'm up this way. So, yeah. Okay, there she is. I do have ladders with me today, just in case. I don't want to turn up and say, oh, can I have that digger to put a lock valve on it? Yeah. Oh, do you have any ladders I can borrow? I've got ladders, but I've got him hung over a bank, which is far better for me because I'm not trying to do it, not sort of one-handed, but I'm not trying to do it off a set of steps. Nobody likes to see step ladders on a site, do they? So it'd be much better standing on the floor doing it. Don't like doing these because I make a big mess really, really quickly. And the bigger the machine, the bigger the mess. And you know me, I don't like to make a mess. So, got my big bucket full of rags. Right, I'm going to go up there and see what all tools I need, because I know what I need for a 210 and a 225, but a 380, everything will just be bigger, won't it? Right, we're done. New lock valve on. So in the time it took to park the machine up, me going down to the van, collecting the stuff, coming back before I started work, that's how far it had crept, all by itself. And that's just the weight of the dipper arm sinking into the ground. So I'm going to chuck everything back in the van, and then we'll finish off here. Hey, it's back to work, look. Did I show you this roller thing? What's it about? To me, that looks like a horrible thing to have pulling behind. You'd think it'd be like driving with a baler on the back. It's just gooding like that. Any road, some big cranes over here, big spools of something. Yeah, right, next job is somewhere in the big city. I'm having a right little tour today. I am. Yeah, don't mind this. That job went well, apart from the last little bit with the laptop. The laptop wouldn't see the USB cable Sorry I never showed you much of me working on the machine itself, because there's two reasons for that. The site manager came over and asked me how long I was going to be, and I gave him an optimistic 20 minutes. So yeah, there was that, and also that holding that lock valve sort of up there where your shoulder just doesn't quite hold it very well is a two-handed job, and there's oil rushing everywhere. Managed to catch it all into that drum. In fact, that would be the tidiest lock valve I've done for a long time in regards of not spilling oil. I'm dead pleased. I need to take this hat off. I always know what I look like with this hat on, and it's not a good look like. I need to get one of them nice ones, but for the amount I like to wear these orange hard hats, that one does its job. But I look like a scientist, a mad scientist. Anyway, need to take this boiler suit off. I'll show you this in a second. As you can see, it's an old boiler suit because A, it's got Doosan on the front, and B, it's got on the back. Sorry, it's got our old logo on it. Yeah, I've ripped the back out of it. The reason why I don't wear this one very often, this boiler suit is just a box tick. It's just a box ticker. When I'm on those sorts of sites and you have to be all high-vised, that one ticks the boxes. The rest of the time it just sits in there. Second reason why I don't wear it often is I shrunk it in the wash. I put it on a hot wash because it must have been filthy. And yeah, you don't want to be wearing that for more than an hour, I can tell you that much. No. Right, let's go on to the next job. Where did I put my work phone? In the van. Let's go to the next job and see what we can see. I'm not in my natural habitat. There is no, well, there's trees I suppose, but I'm definitely not in the woods, am I? I'm just following the sat-nav blindly, so if I end up on a one-way street in the wrong direction, I'll be in the newspapers. They're not exactly smooth, these roads, are they? Hell, fire. I've got no idea where I am now. Concrete jungle, that's where. Right then, next job of the day, that one. I'm here. Yeah. Definitely something a bit different, this, isn't it? Nice. It's nice to have a change. It is. So he's just gonna do some moving about. I don't think you could stand still on here without being in somebody's way. Yeah, a bit disappointed to see that it's got a boxing ring on. It's gonna be in my way, I think. Anyway, yeah, it's cool. Okay, we're in. Got this fan hub to do, which is the bearing on the fan hub. There's also the belt tensioner bearing as well, which is down here. I need this cover off, and that's why I was a bit disappointed to see this. It's only an extra 4 bolts, Al. I don't know what you're crying about, but it's an extra 4 bolts that I can't be bothered to take off. But the machine's in good order, like. Normally when you're doing a boxing ring, you end up, you know, they've always had a bit of a knock. It's a nightmare to get them back together, but anyway, lovely clean cab. Well looked after this. It's a 21 plate machine, so it's very clean for its age, isn't it? Right, we'll start off with the boxing ring, 19s. And then, right, we're into it. So it's this bearing down here that I'm changing, that one there and that one there. So this has already been looked at by somebody else, one of our lads, so it's just a comeback to job. So I need a 12, 13, 17 and a 15 and a 14 down there, I can't just remember. Yeah, it's not a bad job, not a bad job. Take the long bolt out of there, let the fan sit down. Just everything's really hot, that is super hot. That's the only thing really, that's the only negative about this job. It's not bad, you're on top of it like so. Okay, I've got fan guard out the way. I've got the viscous fan wiring disconnected. all I need to do now, I am really jammy today because I've cracked all of these bolts and they're not Loctited. Must be maybe the early ones were, and they were tight until the last thread. So I'm just gonna get all of these undone. What I'll do now is I've got this is the pin to lock the belt tensioner out. I'll be able to take the belt tensioner, slacken the belt, take the fan hub off, replace it, do the belt tensioner. I've got a brand new belt for it, so everything's gonna go in dead easy. Just need to remember which way it goes. So it goes from the fan down to the crank, up onto the tensioner, down onto the aircon pump, straight up onto the alternator and underneath that idler there. You remember all that? Don't worry, I will. Right, there we go. Just let that sit down there. I want this belt anyway, so that can come right out. Come on. I'll tell you what, lummin' hot in here. Really, really hot. Come on now, out you come. There we go. It's not bad like, but I suppose they'll have thought, wow, we're in there, we'll change the belt as well. 13mm on a wobbly extension. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. 4 of these and this will come off. That's one cracked. Two. 3. I'll get all them while the finger tight. Right, that's the bad bits removed. You can definitely play in that bearing there. And this one, it's more up and down. But that is so hot. So I'll go and get the new stuff. Just take note. We're using the top holes there and there. So it's that one and that one. Because you could get it wrong and use that one and that one, and then you'd think, oh god, my belt isn't long enough, I've got the wrong belt. So there you go, something to watch out for. Don't say I never tell you anything. Yeah, these can be a bit of a fiddle. We're getting that lined up in the right spot, but it's about as exciting as it's gonna get in this job. Hands up if you think that wagon is waiting to get loaded with that soil, which is what this machine was doing. Pressure's on, tension is in. Hold that fan hub the right way around. So it's that hole, that hole, that hole, and that hole. Ah, good, he's going to do it. That's alright then. I've got the fan hub on. I'm just going to do my old trick. Get a bolt, put it through there to line everything up, put the belt on, and then put the fan hub on. Easy like. Easy peasy. Should really clean that out. I'll clean that out. Right, belt's on, belt is tensioned, everything's good. Now that the belt's tensioned, I just need to tighten these 6 bolts up and we'll be winning. There we go, all back together. Yeah, I am absolutely roasting. I've already got 2 hats in the wash from this week from being hot. This is my 3rd hat of the week. Oh, I've got a few like. I do. Yeah, I'll put all my tools away, then I'll just start it up. I'll open this bonnet back up, we'll start it up and make sure it's going to throw the fan belt off it. Beautiful. Right, Time to get out of this big town. Woo. Hey, I nearly forgot to record an outro. Bit sunnier down here in Carlisle, isn't it? That's me leaving. 5:45. I've just been back to the yard. I would have normally gone home, but Monday morning I want to be away sharp and go and service this shovel. So I've got hydraulic oil to do, I've got engine oil to do, I've got transmission to do. So that'll save myself 15 minutes. Well, it'll be more than 15 minutes, won't it? It's 15 minutes to drive to the workshop, and then it's 15 minutes to load up, and then it's 15 minutes to get back out of Carlisle and onto the motorway. So I've saved myself 45 minutes there on Monday. Like I say, you'll probably be watching this on Monday night, and I won't be able to show you the big service anyway. And I don't like filming big services, and you guys aren't that bothered about watching them, so that's grand, isn't it? Right, I'm gonna get out of here. Have a good weekend, or enjoy that. No, I'm gonna have a good weekend, and we'll see you in the next one.